We're live again. We're not dropping frames too much. Hopefully we're good now. Uh, YouTube once again says we're live. Okay. Uh, okay, there's still quite a bit of delay, but I think we're good now. Wow. Okay, we're live again. So, welcome back, everyone. We're gonna try. I like how everyone can hear the stream, your other stream that you're watching. It's kind of
Oh yeah,
funny.
whoops.
Yeah, you should probably mute that. Okay,
I did.
we'll try this again. Hopefully it works. Can you check and make sure
Oh,
everything's okay?
that's what I'm doing.
Okay, good, good. Uh,
Make a dragon wanna retire, man.
nice, nice, nice. Okay, boom. Uh,
I mean, it looks better.
yeah, there's still a delay, but it'll have to do. Okay. I'm gonna try and do this again. Okay. I'm your delightful host, Seymour.
I'm uh, I'm your delightful host. That one guy.
That one guy. Nice, nice. I
I'm
like it.
my name is Grape.
Grape. Dude, no way. That's crazy. I mean, grapes? Grapes are fine. That's cool. That's cool. There's nothing wrong with a grape, I guess. Okay. Can you just like everyone and say we're back in our Discord? Thank you very much, good sir. Okay. Explain. What are we talking about today?
Talking about the debate of MCU versus X-Men and who would win.
Who
Kind
would
of like
win?
a debate between the two and
Yes.
who would win.
Who would? Well, yeah, that is true. That is true. We're gonna be so it was on Instagram. It's happening on Instagram. We did some polls and whatnot between some MCU characters and some X-Men characters. And so today we're actually going to be discussing those results for the first the first round, I guess. Then during this week coming, we're going to be doing the next two rounds and we're going to be doing the finals live on Monday. I think I was correct in saying what I said. So,
You know, I honestly feel like if we could find a MCU X-Men video game that's like a Street Fighter, I might just order it. That way we could play it on stream.
that sounds smart. Definitely sounds smart. That's a good idea. Should do that. So, okay. In other news, this is kind of sad news. The person from Friends, Gunther, the actor, he died a couple nights ago. I think I do believe it was cancer. So there is that. So a moment of silence for that. Okay, there we go. Now, should we should we should we just begin the debate, or is there anything else we need to talk about first?
Um, um,
Oh, Prime's new album.
oh yeah.
Prime's new album,
Love and
Love and
Lo-Fi
Lo-Fi.
released.
It's absolutely amazing. We're gonna have to try and get Prime on the show. Have him talk about it.
I agree. Definitely a music segment that we can start sometime each month.
We're gonna have
Have
to do that.
friendly little guests. That's what we should do each month. We should try and have a guest each month.
Bet we're gonna do that. Okay, so Was there anything else?
Wonder if I could hit up a friend of mine and see if he. I'm just playing. No, we can segue right into the debate.
Segue right into debate. It's debate time. Okay, so the let's me pull up the results here. So,
You look like the results.
that's rude.
Ah,
That is rude. Can I actually have the results, please? Okay. Oh, okay, okay. So, the first one was Iron Man versus Magneto. It was 86% Iron Man, 14% Magneto. Now, okay. You need to explain this to me cuz I know you voted Iron Man. Okay. Why did you vote
mm-hmm.
Iron Man?
All right. Take into account this: the fact that Iron Man can have all five Infinity Stones in his hands and snap his fingers. Magneto would have immediately died. You saw what happened to the Guardians of the Galaxy when they all had the one Infinity Stone. Imagine Magneto, but with five. He would have died immediately. And also, Magneto's not that much of a relevant character.
Magneto can control metal. He could just
That,
straight
but
up
that's not in the
crush
Infinity
Iron Man.
Stones.
He could crush Iron Man before he snaps.
You realize how quickly you could just
I mean, yes, but okay, he doesn't have the Infinity Gauntlet. Who wins?
still Iron Man?
Magneto has pulled someone's blood out of their body because of the iron in their blood. You're telling
He
me,
doesn't have a heart, Seymour. He runs off of a frickin'.
"Oh my god, I'm so dumb." You're right.
He doesn't need the frickin' even any of the marks to live. He can just get out of the suit and then just be like, "Hey, Friday, send X, X, and X," and then just like gonna all kill him.
I mean,
He can send one of the Mark Fives and then send like eight of the other suits, and he's not gonna be able to stop all the suits at once. He just doesn't have the ability to do that.
Magneto can't just pull out the arc reactor.
That doesn't. I mean, I don't know how I necessarily feel about that. Because, I mean, think about it in the sense that Magneto has temporary power, and even though Iron Man can still die, Iron Man can still control Friday from his glasses, or he still can internally control Friday. So I feel like he still has enough tricks up his sleeve. I mean, that guy controlled a whole entire space station by saying, "Hey, let's go to the space station."
My thought still stands. Okay. Magneto just he controls metal.
See that I understand, but I honestly feel like he's got so many other Iron Man has so many other tricks up his sleeves that I feel like he doesn't need metal to live.
I mean, that is true. I mean, in the comics they did fight and Iron Man did make a reverse magnetic suit or something.
Exactly. I don't
So,
doubt what the take into account Tony Stark is a multi-million-dollar playboy. He could easily find the money to do something like that.
if they had time to prepare before the fight, Iron Man would win.
Oh yeah. If it was a split second fight, I feel like it'd be quite difficult actually. I feel like that would be a very even fight.
If they didn't have time, um I definitely think Magneto would win. Um
No doubt. I don't know. I wouldn't say that no doubt, but I feel like it'd be a very difficult fight. I really do. I feel like that'd be a very gripping one if they did not have time to prepare for it.
Yo, what? I don't have permission to perform. Oh, Yeah, I'll mount you after. This is gonna be that's good. That's annoying. I'll mount you after. Sorry. Okay. Uh, I don't know, man. With time to prepare, I'll give you that. I'll give you
Oh
that.
yeah,
Okay,
but I
so
mean, hey, also wait, I want to make the point. We have not seen Iron Man's full selection of suits in this movie series.
that is very true. That is true.
So honestly, he could potentially have that suit in his repertoire somewhere,
Yeah. I
and
mean,
we don't know it.
yeah. That is very true. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. All right, so the next one I do find quite interesting. 57% think Spider-Man would beat Cyclops. And you were one of the 57%. Explain.
I really do feel like this was a split. Um, it was a very heavily split thing. I just feel like traversally wise, Spider-Man has the upper hand. He has his spider sense, for instance. So anytime Cyclops goes to shoot him, he could just pretty much dodge out of the way. But take into account, he's everybody's lover boy and a half. He's got the entire Avengers in his back pocket. They offered him a spot and he turned it down. He could just be like, "Hey, I'm getting my butt whooped by this one guy. Can you come save me?" You got
Yeah.
Captain America, you got Iron Man. I just really feel like mechanically wise, Spider-Man has the upper hand because he has spider sense and he can pretty much dodge anything that's thrown at him. But also, he's got the Avengers in his back pocket.
I mean,
I get that.
yes.
I get that Cyclops has the X-Men in his back pocket, but you know the only real thing, the only real person that actually has any like that could actually really do anything is probably the Abomination.
Okay. All Cyclops has to do, though, right, is take off his goggles and go around him. There's no way to
So
dodge that.
yeah, just web sling up and out.
I mean, I don't know about that one, Chief. I don't know.
I feel like traversely he's got him beat. And take into account, Spider-Man has Miles Morales in his back pocket. Miles Morales has the ability to shock people to death and to cloak himself invincible. That's the key right there. Miles Morales has the ability to go invisible, and he could just go behind Cyclops and shock him. There goes his ability to do anything.
That is fair. That's that is true. You're not convincing me, but I see your point.
Now, I am, but you just don't want to admit to it.
No, never. I would never do such a thing. Never, ever, ever.
Because you didn't think that I thought about the Miles Morales video game, did you?
I didn't think that. I did not think that you thought about that. I will be honest there.
Speaking of which, an absolute masterpiece at that. That game
Oh
was
yeah,
very,
most definitely.
very good.
I want to see that, but in VR. I want to see PlayStation VR have Spider-Man.
So while we're on the topic of Spider-Man, here
Yeah,
this
go
month
on.
they released the trailer of Spider-Man 2,
Yo, absolutely, absolutely,
it is speculated
absolutely.
that they will be having a two-player mode where one of your friends can play as Miles and the other person can play as Peter. And I'm definitely excited to see how that pans
I
out.
do want to
But
see that.
honestly, I feel like all around he's got him beat, man. The
That's
whole
wait back to the game real quick. That's only PS5, right? That's not PS4.
not sure.
Because if it's only PS5, that's gonna be really annoying. I feel like they shouldn't release PS5 exclusives because not everyone can get them at the moment. That's 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 my thoughts on that.
Um, but yeah, I honestly feel just with all the people and people he's friends with and such, and don't even get me started on the multitude of suits that he has. Each suit can resist a different thing. For example, hold on a second. Let me
I mean,
just pull up
I
a list
guess
of his suits.
he does have the Iron Spider suit.
That suit was able to withstand the heat of the sun. That
That's
suit's probably able to
that's what
withstand the
I'm
heat of
saying.
Cyclops' eye rays.
That is true. So once again, I feel like time to prepare. Spider-Man will win. But I feel like it really depends on like the time to prepare and all that good stuff. That's just
Yeah,
me
that's the
though.
big key factor there in any fight.
Let's see. What was next? What was next? Next was okay. I This is the only reason I started this poll. MCU Quicksilver versus X-Men Quicksilver.
So
80% voted
I uh,
X-Men Quicksilver.
I'm a little bit torn here. MCU Quicksilver only made his return really in WandaVision. He was a figment of Wanda Maximoff's imagination, truthfully.
Well,
And I
he was
mean,
in Age of Ultron.
yeah, well, that was really it. He died.
I mean, yes,
He
which
got clapped, man.
clearly shows how not as good he would be. That's just me. I voted
I
X-Men
honestly feel.
Quicksilver.
I was gonna say, I think I accidentally voted MCU's Quicksilver by accident. I
Yeah, that's what they
strongly,
all say. That's what they all say.
I strongly disapprove of MCU Quicksilver.
Really.
I just don't like him.
Yeah, I mean,
D-
with all this
He didn't.
multiverse stuff, if actual X-Men Quicksilver doesn't come back, I'll be mad.
Let's take into account he didn't play an influential role until WandaVision, man. Like he wasn't an actual character until WandaVision. The only thing he did in Age of Ultron was save all those kids from that burning building. That's
How
about
dare
it.
he? How dare he save those kids?
That's the
That's
only good thing he did,
there.
okay?
That's the only thing he did. He only saved some children. Can't save children now. It's canceled. I feel like that should be a different topic for a different time. Cancel culture.
Uh,
Yeah, that's exciting, isn't it?
that'd be a.
All right, so
Don't even get me started.
that one was pretty quick. Now
Yeah,
the next one, okay, Natasha Romanoff versus Mystique. Mystique won by 60%. You voted Natasha.
I was gonna say I voted Natasha on this one, and I'm a little bit ashamed that
All
it went.
Mystique has to do is touch her. I swear.
See, I get that, but like Natasha's like one of the fastest and most aerobic characters in the MCU, and take into account, you know who Natasha beat that is 10 times more threatening and scary in the MCU than anybody else?
What?
It was a trickster. Remember?
Oh, that is true. That is true.
The entire he was even more powerful than the Avengers. The only person that actually beat him was Spider-Man. PS4 Spider-Man. This man could replicate and copy every single move that Spider-Man made, and every single shield throw, and every single smash that Hulk or Captain America did. Yet Natasha Romanoff seemed to be the only one that could take him down.
Okay. While we're on the topic of, his name was probably the trickster. I can't remember if that was correct or
It's
not.
something with a T.
Either way, how do you feel about how they changed the gender of that character?
Of Natasha?
Of no, of
Oh,
the trickster
that
person.
okay. That surprised me a little bit. Because he was seen as a man throughout the entire of the for the entire series, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, in
Um,
the comics as well. Anything?
tis what it is.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. That's fair. I would only say, okay, here's my point of view on people changing people from movies that have already been established as what they are. They've already been established as what they are.
Yeah, but I mean, you can't please everyone in this culture.
I mean,
You
that is
got
true.
someone's got to do something.
That is also true. That
Like,
is
not that
true.
I'm in support of everything changing,
Yeah,
but like,
I mean, like not that it's a like it's not a bad thing, but like it's
it's
also
really
not
not. It's just a bit.
it's
I feel
not the
like it was
same.
poorly executed.
That yes. Most of the time when they do that, like to any character, it's not executed correctly.
Not at all.
Not at all. Okay. Next up, Wolverine versus Drax. Wolverine won by a whopping 83%. I think we both voted Wolverine, right?
I think I voted Drax.
Really? Why? I need to know this.
I just feel like Drax has better, I feel like he's got a just better heart. I feel like it'd
Wolverine
make him.
can kill you in an instant, though.
I get that, but it's Drax.
I mean,
Drax is just funny as all get it. I'm sorry, but when he freaking did his thing where he was like pet rocket, and then he bit that one chick that does all the mind control stuff, and he goes, "It's a practical joke. I made it up." It was just all over after that.
yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That is fair.
I feel like it'd be a very close fight. Um,
I actually feel like they would
but
start to fight, and then they would stop and go grab a drink or something.
something like that, they're both raging alcoholics and
Yeah.
both have pretty dark pasts, so I feel like they go and get a
I feel
drink.
like they'd end up fighting everyone else. They'd end up becoming friends or something.
Yeah.
So,
Heck, Wolverine may even join the Guardians of the Galaxy. That'd be cool. That would be really cool.
I could see that. I
I
could
feel
see
like it'd
that.
be a lot better if they had Wolverine join the Guardians of the Galaxy and not Thor, not have Thor get fat.
I mean, that's yeah. Yeah. I do wonder how they're gonna deal with that in the next Guardians of the
So it is
Galaxy, though.
speculated that Star Lord and Thor will end up together as boyfriend and boyfriend.
Hmm. I mean, I'm just thinking in my head about that. Cause like, hmm,
It's
that seems like an iffy
definitely a plot
topic.
twist. Yeah,
But
yeah. Fat Thor made me sad too. I won't even lie. Fat Thor made me very sad.
that's fair.
I
That's fair.
expected, and I'm a perfectly straight man, but I expected what's his face to come on the screen looking like an absolute stud, and then I saw him just.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. This one's an interesting one. Star-Lord versus Pyro. 40% Star Wars Star-Lord. Pyro is 60%.
This goes back to the same thing with Drax, because I put Star Lord, and
Really? I put Pyro.
he's just got
Man
more
just
heart.
controls fire.
Yeah, but I feel like Star Lord with the ability to just be able to fly, but also he pops his 80s music in his head. Take into account, we have not determined whether or not if we're referring to God Star Lord or not. So this man can pretty much control entire planets, and his dad is a legitimate god, whereas Star Lord's half god as well. But I mean, come on, pop in your earbuds, listen to 80s music, and fly around, shoot lasers, and be a god.
That's fair. I'll give that to you. I'd change my vote for that one. The other ones I wouldn't. But that one, I see your point, and I accept that point. I agree with you there. So, I think that settles that. Now we only have a couple more. I know that. We have two more. Wanda Maximoff versus Magic. 100% Wanda Maximoff.
That doesn't surprise me.
It doesn't surprise me either, because
The fact that she can make her entire own alternate reality, convincing herself that her own husband that got his stone ripped out of her head is still alive, and her own brother that got the Glock put into his body like 8 million times is still alive.
yeah, I mean, okay,
That's
so
a bit self-explanatory.
both are witches, which is why I had them go up against each other. And if Wanda really wanted to, she could have easily just destroyed Thanos. Easily.
I feel like that goes from the topic to say Wanda didn't know her own power till later on.
If she knew, Thanos
Oh yeah,
wouldn't
if
have
she could
been a
knew and could
problem.
control it and could have harnessed it earlier on. Holy crap! There
Oh
goes the end
yeah.
of the Infinity War.
Mm-hmm. So, while we're on the topic of Wanda Maximoff, it's been rumored that even though WandaVision wasn't supposed to have a season 2, that it might happen.
Hmm.
And also, Agatha's getting
Um.
her own show. That's been confirmed.
Who?
Agatha Harkness,
Oh yeah.
she's getting her own show.
She's definitely built different.
And also, Multiverse of Madness is definitely going to be interesting. I can tell you that.
Oh yeah.
Cause Doctor Strange and Wanda. Oh boy, that's gonna be that's good. Yeah, that's gonna be
Well, take into
dangerous.
account, man. People don't realize how much of a prominent and important role Doctor Strange plays in the new Spider-Man movie.
Okay, well, if we're talking about that, all right. So the Doctor Strange that we see in the trailer, is that our Doctor Strange?
This hurts my head.
Because you have to realize that the multiverse is already getting mixed up. The thing
Yeah.
from Loki is happening during Spider-Man before he makes it worse.
Yeah.
So, what happens there? Is that the
I,
evil Thor or evil Thor, oh my god. Evil Doctor Strange that we see from What If? Because he has the eye of Agamotto or whatever, which he shouldn't have had.
bless you.
Thank you. Which he shouldn't have had because it's been destroyed.
Yeah.
So why would he
I
have it? Or is that just a mistake? I highly doubt that though. I don't know. I don't know. What
I don't know how to feel.
Yeah.
But I mean, I flipped
Also,
out when I saw Doctor Octopus just.
oh yeah, bro. Oh
But in
yeah.
the new trailer, it was shown that Peter was running away from Doctor Octopus. He felt threatened and ran away from Doctor Octopus.
So, okay, here's what I think, right? When you see Dr. Octopus, he has a whole bunch of smoke around him and it's like darker. When you see Spider-Man suit up, it's in a completely different setting. So what if when he says hello Peter, he's not talking to our Spider-Man?
You know what I want to see? I want them to see them take PS4 Spider-Man and put him into the movieverse.
Huh.
Because I cried so hard at the end of that game. That game was absolute masterpiece. If we could get a fight scene that's exactly like that video game, oh my gosh.
Ha. Could you
People
imagine
have
if
been
just
asking,
when he moves around, you see the buttons show up on the screen?
that'd be quite interesting. Well, take into account the idea of it was that Dr. Octopus was using all his neurotic stuff so much that it made him go senile, and he ended up releasing like one of the one of the worst plagues on all of New York, like killing people left and right in the video game. I get because of COVID, especially, they're gonna use that.
They might. It's possible.
But you know who I really want to see in the series?
Who?
Doctor Negative.
Yes. Yes.
We have not seen any
I
of
was
Mister
just
Negative
about to say
at
that.
all.
I want to see that. That would be awesome, dude. Could you imagine?
We'll
The
take into account,
special effects for
especially.
that, though.
Oh my gosh, we'll take into
That
account
would
with
be
this
hard.
whole
But
with the whole Asian culture activism thing that they have going on. That's perfect for that.
yeah,
Because remember, the character in the game was indeed Asian. There it is.
there
That
it
right
is.
there.
There it is. You are correct. You are very correct there. Yeah. They could definitely
I,
do
I
it.
I hope they do. I really do.
Do you think the other Spider-Man or the other Spider-Man, referring to
Which one? There's like
Andrew
8,000.
Andrew
Okay.
Garfield and Tobey
Thank you.
Maguire.
Tobey Maguire, yes.
Are they showing up?
No doubt.
They have to.
Honestly.
I okay.
They're
There
in the
was.
poster.
Are they?
Yeah.
Well, what?
Yeah, they have a concept poster where all three of them are in the picture together.
Hmm. Yeah, there you go. Also, okay. So I don't know if it was real or not, but there was the trailer that I saw that was filmed in a movie theater. That was all three Spider-Men together. It was filmed in an actual movie theater, but was it real? Because people can rent out movie theaters now.
Oh yeah, was you see what I'd be quite interested to see Into the Spider Verse Part Two.
Into the Spider. Okay, so if they combined Into the Spider Verse with the MCU,
There you go.
could they do it though? Because their styles would have to mix.
That right there, they would get millions.
I mean, yeah, that is true. Now, if we're not talking about Into the Spider Verse or anything that we've really seen, just live action, who else do you think we'd see besides Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield? Do you think we'd see any Spider-Men or Spider-Women?
Um, hmm. I honestly feel like we would see Yuri Lowenthal, PS4 Spider-Man.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Do you think? Okay, hear me out. Now it needs to come back to mind. 1 second. Do you think Miles Morales will appear? Will show up?
I hope to God he does.
Do you think he'll show up from the multiverse, or do you think he's existed in the MCU universe just in general? Do you think he'll appear through the
You know
multiverse
where I
somehow?
think he's at right now?
Where do you
I
think he's
think
at?
he's at I think he's at college right now. I think he's doing the same thing that Peter did. So I think he's not doing photography, but I feel like he's doing some sort of art program or something like that. So his origin story hasn't started yet for his live action character.
Okay,
So I feel
okay.
like he's out there.
So something
I,
interesting is if you watch the trailer, he's in Feast.
yeah.
So it's possible we see
So
him there.
listen here.
We
In
see
the
Miles.
game, where he meets Miles is at the rally for his dad. His dad
Yeah.
ends up dying at the rally because he's blown up.
And that
Well,
is very likely to happen.
he gets to feast after his dad dies. So that implies that his dad is already dead, and then in the expansion packs for the game, he begins training with Peter and getting more mature and bulking up so he can fight people. Take into account at the end of the game, he was attacked by two thugs and beat them both off because Peter taught him how to fight.
Okay. Yeah.
So that implies Miles' dad is already dead and he's already begun training with Peter.
You in the MCU.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think that. Hear me out. This is Feast before Miles Morales. And okay, his dad's going to get blown up by one of the pumpkin bombs. And that'll set off Miles Morales.
I think that what's going to happen is he's going to get blown up. This will be where they
Okay.
introduce Mr. Negative.
Okay.
He gets the award for helping out Spider-Man. Mr. Negative is the head of Feast. Remember that. Mr. Negative is Mr.
Wait a
Lee.
second. Yeah, because if he's at Feast, then we have to see him. We're going to have to see.
Therefore, it's going to be a terrorist attack on Feast. Mr.
Okay.
Negative kills Jeffrey. Miles lives, and his mom lives.
Okay. Yeah, no, because yeah, you're right. You're right. So if we're at Feast in the MCU now, okay, yeah, he has to be there. Setting off. What if they just take the storyline from the PS4 game and just
I feel
implement
like
it
they could do
into
that,
the
but take into
MCU?
account you walk in picture you walk into Mr. Lee's office. You have his desk at the end, a window behind him.
Yeah.
If you're sitting at his desk, like per se, I'm facing his desk here, and I'm
Okay.
sitting at his desk.
Okay. Poison
Right
ivy
here,
removal. Nice.
right here
Yeah.
is a cabinet.
Okay.
There's a cabinet. In that cabinet, it has a picture in it. You flip
Okay.
that picture around and you spin the yin and yang.
Yeah.
The cabinet opens and you walk in, and it has files of each planned terrorist attack that they have. I
Yeah.
don't doubt that that cabinet would be in Mr. Lee's office in the movies
I don't know if
because
they'll show it in this new Spider-Man because you have to realize that even though Tom Holland hasn't been signed on for the next 3, there's going to be another 3. They can't. Spider-Man is at the moment Marvel's money.
oh yeah. Well, I mean, it's because Marvel's working with Sony.
That is also true. However, I feel like if it so what's likely or not likely to happen, but what could happen is Spider-Man is done for the MCU. I don't think that's possible. But
I hope not, because then I think you'd have an outrage, and then no one would watch the MCU anymore.
yeah, but okay, take this into account. Sony still owns Spider-Man, so they could use Tom Holland whenever they want for another Spider-Man. It doesn't have to fit
I
into the
feel like,
MCU though.
honestly, I feel like the people don't want Tom Holland. The people want Toby. The people want Yuri Lowenthal.
Okay.
I'm telling you, after his performance in the game, people want Yuri Lowenthal. This guy played Sasuke in Naruto.
That is yeah, okay. So while we're still on the topic of Spider-Man, we still have one more thing to go through for the polls. But while we're still on the topic of Spider-Man, have you seen Venom? I think it's been long enough that we can actually talk about the ending, the post-credit scene.
So here's my thing. At the end of the Spider-Man video game, um, Norman reaches out to the
I'm talking about the movie.
he goes. Oh yeah, I know. This is gonna tie into it.
Oh, okay. All right.
So Norman reaches out to a canister where quote unquote, well, it is confirmed his son is being held. His son, Junior, is has a chronic sickness in which is progressively killing him. Right.
Okay.
This guy, and it killed his wife. Like the reason why that um the devil virus was made was because it was supposed to cure anything from cancer to any possible, like, anything that could kill someone. It cured. It would kill it, but it would introduce the virus into their body and they would die either way. Now, he stored his son in a vat of that stuff, and at the end of the game, he goes in and puts his hand on the vat and says, "Soon, son, I will be able to see you." What reaches back out to him? The symbiote. The symbiote touches his hand. I honestly feel like they're gonna do away with the whole Carnage Venom thing, and they're pulling in Norman's son.
That's
Because
possible.
I get that in the Tobey Maguire movies he played the Green Goblin and that he died. I don't think he did. I think they're gonna take the PS4 version because we're supposed to be fighting Venom in the new Spider-Man 2.
Yeah,
The new
in the game.
Spider-Man 2 determines where we go with the Venom series.
I honestly, personally, I do not think the video game will tie in with the movies. I don't think they'll tie in at all. I think they're own separate like universe
I
completely.
feel like they do, but I feel like Sony, knowing their controllative and satellite type people they are, they're gonna find some way to do it.
It's I don't know. I don't think that's gonna happen because you saw the ending of Venom, right? You did see that.
I did.
He goes into the Spider-Man universe. That's the only
Hmm.
reason why your theory with the video game I don't think would be able to tie in that way.
I honestly feel like the ending of the new Spider-Man game determines where we go from here.
For the game, maybe. I don't think for the movie though.
I feel like even for this, if they're gonna find some way at the end of the second game to do something with it,
It's possible.
it's Sony. They're like one of the most powerful beings in all of video games right now.
Yeah. We'll have to see when they release a new trailer. We'll get more on this topic though. I feel
Oh yeah,
for Spider-Man, either the game or the movie, either one. We can
the
definitely start
game
talking
the
about
game
it.
trailer is out. It is just very
Yeah,
elusive.
yeah. I mean, so is the movie trailer. So
Hmm.
when the trailer 2 comes out for either one, we'll get back on this topic. However, we have one more poll that we had, which was Gamora versus Rogue. Gamora won by. Wait, let me pull it up. Oh my god. Gamora won by 57%, and
Doesn't
Rogue
surprise me.
lost by 43. Now that does surprise me.
You voted for Rogue, didn't
I
you?
did.
Shame.
Explain.
Shame.
No, no, no. Explain why you voted the
Take
way you did.
all right. Take into account next to Star Lord, Gamora is the only person that actually has a fair shot in a fight against her dad, and I mean she beat the crap out of Nebula. So,
Yeah, but Rogue.
but Thanos getting his butt whooped by a woman,
But Rogue.
but Gamora.
But Rogue. Dude. Really, Rogue just has to like fly into her. That's like all that needs to happen. That's all that needs
Shame.
to happen.
Shame.
Come on, man. You know I'm right. You know darn well that I'm right.
Nope, you're wrong.
You're wrong. This is the whole debate. You're wrong.
Yeah, no, you're wrong.
You're wrong.
No,
End of
you're wrong.
story. End of story. You're wrong.
No, you're wrong.
Agree to disagree.
Gamora.
Rogue.
Gamora.
Rogue.
Nope.
Gamora. No. Wow.
Haha! I win.
No.
Good night,
No.
ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed the show.
No. You did not just reverse psychology. He reversed psychology me. That's not nice. Okay. All right. Listen. 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 Rogue. He didn't say no.
Gamora.
Wait. What? 1 second. Let me. You have to hear me out though. Rogue has like all the abilities ever. Absorption of life force. Absorption of life force. Superhuman strength.
You know they have her ranked as they have Gamora ranked as the deadliest woman compared to the X-Gals.
Previously permanently absorbed from Carol Danvers. Wait, yeah. Durability, which was absorbed.
She trained Psycho Lock and She-Hulk. Gamora trained Psycho Lock and She-Hulk, which are both better than Rogue.
All Rogue has to do is punch Gamora and just take her life force.
You know what? You
That's
know what
all that needs
Gamora
to
could do?
happen.
You know what Gamora could do? Hey, Dad, can you snap your fingers for me real quick? All
Her
right,
dad
bye.
is dead.
I mean, no.
Yeah.
Hey, Papa Great Face, can you just give me a
Dude. Nah. Nah. No.
case closed? Case
No.
closed.
No. Thanos is dead. Your story is invalid. Thanos is dead. Fine. Give me the hand thing you just did. Fine. I'm right, you're wrong. End of story. Wow. All I have to do is touch you. Well, not me, personally. But all Rogue has to do is touch you, and you're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. Wow. Okay, I'm offended. I'm offended. Offensive. Nah, man. So that, however, though, is all we got to. Okay? So, do you want to make some predictions of what's going to happen
Sure.
next time? So, next time,
Next time on the next episode
next
of Dragon
time,
Ball Z.
yeah,
I mean, anyways,
next time is going to be Iron Man versus X-Men Quicksilver.
Iron Man, no doubt.
And then it's going to be, who did we say? I think Wolverine won, right, against Drax? Wolverine
Yep.
versus Wanda.
Wanda.
Or no, yeah, wait. Spider-Man versus Mystique.
Spider-Man.
And Star-Lord versus Gamora.
Oh my God. Oh, that would. Oh. Oh. I feel like Gamora. And
Really?
here's why. Peter has Peter Quill has very bad emotions, and I guarantee he still has feelings for Gamora. Where Gamora can put those feelings aside and immediately go for the kill.
Okay. We'll be discussing that topic more next week on The Delight Show.
The Delight Show
The
Z.
Delight Show, Z, yeah. Man, but yeah, no. It's definitely gonna be interesting because what's gonna happen during Tuesday, Tuesday and Wednesday, we're gonna be doing those. Okay, and then on Thursday, we're gonna have the next round. No, I'm
This
sorry,
is a
not Thursday. On Friday, we'll have the semifinals, and then on Monday, we'll discuss the winners, and we'll be figuring out who wins during the live show.
this is gonna be good.
It will.
This is real good.
I quite enjoy this, and I do definitely know we're gonna be doing more brackets in the future.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
I don't know if it's gonna be just like superhero against superhero. It could be I really okay. You know what? Let's talk about this right now because I really want to. I really want to. Shoes with rollerblades in them.
I
With the
ordered a
the
pair.
rolly shoes. I don't. What is it
I
called?
have a pair on the way.
Heelys. Heelys. Yeah.
I have a pair on the way.
You do. Okay. Yeah, man. I
They
think
get here next week.
we we should definitely talk about them. Like right now. They're the greatest thing to exist.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah, man.
I have a friend that rolls from class to class with a pair of Heelys. Those things got him
Really?
zooming.
They don't allow those in like in the school I went to. They don't allow those. Can't wear them.
Really?
Yeah, cause you
I
can
should
get
I should
hurt.
look at my school code of conduct and see if
You
they allow
probably
them.
can't wear them there either. You probably just can't wear them in school in general.
He does it all the time, so I'm really interested to see how it goes.
Yeah, I know they make those kinds of shoes, but the wheel can like flip
Pop
in or
out.
something. Flip in, yeah,
Yeah.
or pop out, whichever one. So you don't need to have the wheel. I don't know, man. I don't know how to feel about that. I've never actually owned them. Okay.
I haven't either, and that's why I'm actually like a freaking kid again, excited to get them.
Yeah, man. I really I would like a pair. Can you just order me a pair? Can you DoorDash me a pair?
Can you DoorDash me a pair of Heelys?
Can you DoorDash me some Heelys? Yes. No. That's not even possible. Either way though, Heelys, bro. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. Thank you for
That's what
coming.
I'm saying.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. That's
You know, if you did a TED Talk on Heelys, I'd be really
a TED Talk
mm,
on Heelys.
concerned.
What would that even look like? Hello, everybody. Welcome
I
to
I
my
don't
TED
even
Talk.
I don't want to think about it.
Dude, you can make a TED Talk out of anything. You can make a TED Talk out of beans. What would that look like?
It's your bedtime.
Yeah, probably. Dude, but yeah, no, man. Like, I think that's all really that we have, right? Is there anything
Yeah.
else? Well then, it's time to say goodbye for now. I know I don't want to leave, but it has been a
You said but.
delightful
You
show.
said but. You said but.
I think it's your bedtime too, Cherry. It's been a delightful show. I'm your delightful host, Seymour, and he's a grape.
I'm grape.
Thank you for joining us on The Delight Show. We'll be back next week. Make sure to follow our Instagram, join our Discord. If you're not subscribed to our YouTube, subscribe to YouTube. I want to have some exclusive content just there. That's going to happen.
Also, if you are a
Yes.
content creator or a streamer and you join our Discord, you can put a file in our specific area of our Discord to reserve a spot on Monday through Friday to possibly stream so you can be showcased on our channel because we don't want to just be a Monday night at 8 o'clock show. We also want to showcase streamers and popular people to get exposure to the world because it is very difficult to be a content creator in this day and age. We only lucked out because we got COVID because we were stuck at home at all times.
Yeah, yeah. If you're a streamer and you want to join our stream team, you can definitely do that. It would be awesome. And if you can figure out ways, you could stream to your channel and ours, technically.
Heck yeah. Also, you can put a file in to see as a guest if you would like to be one. You have to just
Yeah,
give us a you have to give us a probable reason as to why. I mean,
yeah. Why
I don't think
should
we
you
want people
deserve to be a guest on our show?
pretty much um
Yeah.
not for like a reason that I want clout, so I'm just gonna be on your show. No, we gotta have something to talk
Are
about together.
you a
So
small business owner? That's what I'm talking about.
I've been contacting you to talk about your car's extended warranty.
That's what I'm saying. Oh man, no. But yeah, if you're a content creator, join our Discord. Join our stream team. It's gonna be awesome. We're gonna be setting that up. Making announcements all over the place. We're gonna be setting that up soon. Uh, also.
But
Oh yeah. What?
before we
Oh
end,
sure.
we should raid someone doing a 24-hour stream right now
Yes. Yes, that is very true.
by the
Let
name
me.
of.
Luna.
She is on our streaming team. She is the like you got me and Seymour. We own it together. She's kind of like the assistant director.
There you go. There you go. Let me get it logged in so I can actually read. Um
She's currently playing. She's doing a 24-hour stream because actually tomorrow morning is her birthday.
yes.
Um,
Yes. So everyone when we raid her, make sure to
Tell her
say
happy birthday
happy birthday because it's her birthday and you should be very
tomorrow.
happy about tomorrow and you should be very happy about it because you should be.
But she also is featuring Super Game Day and Origin of Play on her stream. Two of
Yes.
possibly one of the most best cons in the Philly region. Fortunately, I have not gotten a chance to go to either one of them yet by virtue that I live eight
At some
hours
point
south
it will
of
happen.
Philadelphia.
It will happen. I promise.
But
Wow.
yeah, the executive assistant, me and Seymour are the executive directors of our stream team,
Because
whereas
we are
Luna
amazing.
is the assistant director.
And she is also amazing. So,
Yes,
yeah, definitely a small business owner. Talk to us. Maybe we could get you on our show. Uh, and
kind of the same way that we were exposed. We met a
yeah,
pretty large um podcast slash we just met someone that really helped us out. He definitely humbled me a lot because he made me want to be more outgoing. Um, he's also real cool. So we want to kind of give back to the community in the same way that Kurt gave back to us.
yes. So, call us. We don't have a number, but call us. I don't know how you do that, but just do it. I don't know what else to tell you. Uh,
You can just add us in our Discord and say
add us in Discord, yeah.
a you're in a chat of some sort, and we can sit down and have a nice talk with you and get to know
Nice
you.
meeting through Zoom, you know.
Indeed, indeed.
Indeed,
We're gonna
indeed.
get up. I'm gonna get a suit on and get all nice and looky, so you get nervous and then realize, oh, this
Yeah.
is more professional.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Also, yeah. Okay. I think it's time to rate. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, if you're on Twitch right now, we're gonna be raiding Luna. If you're on YouTube, head over to our Twitch so you can join us in the raid. Everyone, just spam this. Uh,
spam happy birthday.
that's literally it. Yeah.
Spam happy birthday in 3 hours because her birthday is gonna be at 12 a.m. in 3 hours.
In 3 hours. Okay, everyone, just copy and paste that, and let's do it right now. We'll see you all in the next one. I've been your delightful host, Seymour. He's been your delightful host, Grape. We'll see you all next week.